It's finally happened! We know what the Nintendo NX is, and it's called the Nintendo Switch, and it's pretty much lined up exactly with the patents and stuff that we've been seeing over the last few months, all the leaks, rumours about the console, which of course has a docking station, and then a tablet which you can then remove from that docking station and take on the go. Now, they released a trailer at 3 PM UK time today. I literally just got in from work, so forgive me if I'm a little bit tired. Normally have a coffee before I do my recording, but I wanted to jump on this as soon as I could. But regardless of all that, the trailer showed a person playing the home console, which looks very nice, by the way, very sleek, on a TV, playing Breath of the Wild, of course. He then paused it, took the tablet out of the docking station, does look very like a tablet, very thin, very nice, and then takes two bits of the main hand controller, which looks fairly traditional controller actually, I've got to say. It looks a bit weird, but looks a bit clunky to hold, a bit uncomfortable, but obviously that's going to be the proof in the pudding, to be honest, on that. But it takes those two parts off, the parts with the thumbsticks and the D-pad and of course the AY and so on, onto the tablet, and then you can play it like that with the two controllers attached to the tablet on the sides, or you can put the device on a stand, comes with its own little stand thing. Say you're on a train or a plane or whatever, you put it on the little table, take the controllers off and use them kind of like Wiimote nunchucks, and they are called Joy-Cons, by the way, those little controllers. So you can either be held separately in each hands, or one can be held by each two players for local multiplayer. So basically, I can have both in my hands, or me and my friend can have one each for local multiplayer. And there will be a Switch Pro controller for people who prefer a more traditional controller, so they're already thinking ahead of what happened with the Wii U, and saying that yes, there is going to be a more traditional controller available if you don't want to faff around with all this. Now, we saw some really interesting games in the trailer. We of course saw Zelda, but a surprising addition to the trailer was Skyrim, and as well as an enhanced edition of Mario 8, Splatoon, and NBA 2K17 rather. And there's a new Mario game also being shown, which looks similar in design to Super Mario 3D World. Now, what's interesting is that at least at launch, this particular console is going to have some support of some pretty heavy hitter partners. They have announced the list of publishers and developers for the Switch, and they include, just for a few, Bethesda, EA, 2K, 505 Games, and an absolute ton. Now, one really interesting name on the list, and I will go through the whole list in a second, is From Software, which is a really nice addition to the Switch there. I almost called it the NX, and it's like, no, it's not called that anymore, sorry. So to see them supporting it, as well as of course the heavy hitters that I've already mentioned, are really interesting. So I'm going to really quickly blast through these names. Got 505, Activision, Arc, Atlas, Audio Kinetic, Autodesk, Bandai, Bethesda, Capcom, Codemasters, CRI Middleware, Dina, EA, Epic Games, Firelight, FromSoft, Frozenbyte, Game Trust, Grasshopper, Gung Ho, Hamster, Havoc, Inti Creates, Koei Tecmo, Konami, Level 5, Marvelous Inc., Maximum Games, Nippon Ichi, Parity Bit, Platinum Games, Red Game Tools, Reiko Choco, Sega, Silicon Studio, Spike Chunsoft, Square Enix, Starbreeze, Take-Two, Telltale, THQ, Tokyo RPG Factory, TT Games, Ubisoft, Ubisoft Inc., Unity Tech, Warner Bros., and Web Technology Corp. Now, I have to say, this trailer is the complete polar opposite of the absolute disaster area that was the Wii U launch. Nintendo completely failed to make it clear what the Wii U actually was. There was a lot of confusion that it was a peripheral for the Wii. There is no such thing here. It is clear and concise. It's a new console. It is a home console that you can then take your games on the go. Now, it does seem that the rumours are true that you played the same game on the handheld. So my concerns about that do still hold that, yeah, it's great to have all this third-party support in theory, but of course it does mean that in theory you're going to have to make two versions of the game for the Switch. You're going to have, of course, the wow, pizzazz graphics frame rate version on the main home console, and then of course you've got the handheld version, which is either going to be cut down graphically or it's going to take a huge hit in performance. But perhaps it's not going to be that big a deal, considering, of course, developers are already developing for the PS4 versus PS4 Pro, and, of course, the Xbox One versus Xbox Scorpio. Perhaps it's going to be that kind of situation, where you have, say, the PS4 quote-unquote version would be the handhelds. Obviously, the handheld's probably not going to match PS4, but you get my point. And then the Pro version is the home console. So I suppose it's not too big of an ask from developers, given that they're already kind of doing this, and of course you've got PC as well. So, we still don't know the price tag or the exact release date. It is going to be March 2017, but other than that, we don't know. We don't know how much it's going to cost. And we don't know the full launch lineup or anything. Obviously, Breath of the Wild is probably going to be on there, but, you know, the fact that a Pokemon game is probably going to make its way to a home console thanks to the Switch, I'm down. Nintendo, I am down. You have sold me with this trailer. I'm still skeptical about the long-term future, but the Switch looks really interesting and well played with this trailer. So, we finally know what it is, guys. The rumours can stop. The rumours can stop! Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.